Welcome back to Midday Kentucky, everyone. Well, hyperpigmentation is a common condition that causes patches of skin to become darker than the surrounding skin. And joining me today of ways to combat hyperpigmentation is Susan Wells from Wells Plastic Surgery and Skincare. Welcome back, my friend.
Thank you.
Okay, what is hyperpigmentation?
Pigmentation is just where the cells that create pigment in your body become dysfunctional and they just spit out too much. And it happens for lots of different reasons. It's just good old garden variety sun damage. People call them sunspots or liver spots. You can have melasma, that more cloud-like from pregnancy and hormones. And then sometimes you can get it just from trauma, like a cut, a burn, or just chronic irritation.
Okay, so when you say that, you know, it's just from sun or sunspots or liver spots, but what is the actual cause of it? Why does it come out in the skin that way?
Well, it's interesting, to get really technical, the DNA of the cell gets damaged. And it just, because it just starts spitting out too much pigment because it's dysfunctional.
Okay, so what do we do to combat it?
Well, first you get rid of the offending agent.
How do we do that?
Most of the time it's sun. So find a sunblock that is compatible with your skin type.
I didn't realize you had to do that.
Well, then
not compatible. I mean, I know you wear sunscreen, but not compatible sunscreen.
Right. Well, so people who are dry need one with a little moisture. People who are oily need some without it.
Didn't even know that.
We have a family of sunblocks, Elta MD.
Okay, that's a very good product.
So start there.
Yeah.
The very best results, though, are if you combine home care, topical agents in preparation for a treatment later.
Okay, okay. So, well, let's talk about, you've got your Wells skincare product here as well. I use that.
Yes.
So talk to me a little bit about that. What does that do?
There's two prescription products that combat hyperpigmentation. One is Retin A,
yes,
which exfoliates, and then there's hydroquinone that suppresses those dysfunctional cells.
Okay. The next product that we have here?
Yes, and so we found in dermatology that if you rotate between the prescription products and non-prescription, which we call botanicals, that have agents like arbutin, Burberry extract, etc., rotate every 4 months, that those cells are better suppressed.
Okay, so before we get to the fourth one, I want to ask you, why is this the best time of the year to be combating this right now?
Well, in central Kentucky, we don't have a lot of sun. And the other reason is that, you know, our social season has passed. It's January. It's a little easier to hide out if you need to have a treatment where you have 2 or 3 days of downtime.
Okay, can I ask you, if we are doing these products, do we still then need to do, is there some type of machinery that we use, like a laser or something like that? Talk me a little bit about that, if you
some
can,
people,
just briefly.
Just because of time or their interest, only do the topicals.
Right.
But what we can do as an intervention are, there's intense pulse light, there's true lasers, and then chemical peels, which are actually some of our preferred chemical peels are now our preferred approach.
I like a chemical peel. Gets in there and gets the job done.
It really does.
Zaps it out straight away. Okay, we want to talk about Melanage. This is your key product that you really love doing. Talk to me a little bit about that and why it's such a standout product.
Well, we're excited to introduce it. We've just had it this fall because it's in very limited distribution in the United States. It's especially good for melasma, which is very tough to correct because the peeling agents in this don't create heat, and heat can sometimes make the melasma worse.
Okay, well, let's bring up the picture of the before and after of a patient that has actually had this treatment done. Now, she has quite a bit of pigmentation.
Yes, and hers is more melasma-like. You can see the cloudiness of it. And she has tried many different interventions. And a lot of people come in thinking they need a laser, but really, we like to go low and slow now with chemical peels.
I think that's the best way. Low and slow is the best way to start off because you also don't really know, as a person, what you should be doing. Hence why we come to people like you, my friend, to give us the great information. Hey everyone, if you want to find out more information about Wells Plastic Surgery and Skincare, there's all the information up there. They really have a great website with lots of information, great before and afters. They're also heavy on Facebook and Instagram. There's the phone number. Give them a call. They will talk you through anything. And then also, guys, you can also come in and have a consultation with, you know, the esthetician or you, Mrs. Wells. We love that. We'll be right back after Midday Kentucky, everyone.